Amazon customer service fail. And this incident happened on May 13th. Ooh, lucky 13, right? May 13th, 2020. I think you're going to get a kick out of this. I'm just going to narrate this live. I'm not going to worry about editing it or following any kind of script. We're just going to go through it real quick. The gist of this is I called in to get a refund on some charges I didn't recognize. And typically in the past, an Amazon, before COVID-19, an Amazon rep would knock this out of the park in about 4 or 5 minutes. Actually, not even that long. 3 minutes, boom. Got my refund. I'm on my way. Look at what has happened to Amazon customer service in the face of the pandemic and COVID-19. Now, without being too sarcastic, I understand that COVID-19 can make you sick and can kill you. But I didn't and was not aware that COVID-19 could make you stupid. Okay? I am empathetic to the folks who have gotten sick from it and or died. Not good. But I was not aware that it also made you stupid. So let's start here. 10 p.m. Central Time in Texas tonight. And I'm like, well, first off, what you don't see here is I actually tried to call their customer service number. You know, they have that 1888 number that used to be able to call. Well, now you're going to waste about 5 minutes of your time if you try to call that. You're going to listen to a big, long speech about the COVID-19 and how they, I guess they can't have employees work from home and answer the phone. So go figure on that one, right? Then they tell you to come here, and this is what I did. This is their automatic robot here, and I told him what was wrong. So the bot says, so what can I help you with? And I said, I see charges I don't recognize. Sure, I'll get someone to help with that. So the bot was actually the most efficient spoke in the wheel here for Amazon customer service. Amazon should really be embarrassed. My customer service department at where I work is much better than this. So the robot goes to get somebody else. I said, okay, thanks. It says there, I'm sorry they're not able to connect me with the phone associate, blah, 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 blah. And it says, how about a chat message? And I said, okay, get help over chat. They wanted details. Remember, this started at 10 p.m. We're just about 9:59. And all of a sudden, yes, look at Danielle has joined and we'll be ready to chat in just a minute. And before she could say hi to me, I said hi to her first. This is me. Hi, Danielle. And she asked how she could help. So I went through the whole spiel about how I got a movie order. Have you ever done this on Amazon? You order a movie and it was one maybe you got a year ago and you forgot. They should let you know that you've already ordered it, or there should be some kind of notification. Hey, you already ordered this one. Are you going to watch it again? I didn't see that, so I went in and ordered it, and I was like, oops, I already ordered this. I need to get a refund. And then there were some charges on my bank account from Amazon I didn't recognize. So I just told her the same stuff. Here's some charges. We're not talking $1 million, folks. It's just little piddly stuff. But still, that's my Starbucks money and running around money. I don't want Jeff Bezos to keep it because, well, he already has too much of my money anyway. So I want my money in my pocket if I can. And so anyway, Danielle says, yeah, let's check it for you. And I even came up with the order number. She couldn't find it. So I went to my account. I got the order number. I actually held their hand, make it very easy. And then all of a sudden, she can't figure out how to do it. So I had to tell her about this, that the showtime was previous canceled. You're not going to be interested in reading all this. I basically reiterated what the problem was. Now, she can't figure out how to do that, but of course she doesn't admit it. So she says, okay, let me get the video team on with us so we can have them canceled and refunded. Please hold. Now, she said with us. She didn't say with me. So I figured that she was going to be a third party to this, but she ends up bailing out. I said, thanks. And all of a sudden, we have the Einstein of the Amazon customer service department up here, and her name is Upendra. And is that a fake alias username that I've ever heard of, or you've heard of? You betcha. Nobody has a name called Upendra unless maybe we're talking in Nigeria or over in Bangladesh or something like that. Hello, I'm Upendra. I'm Amazon Technical Service. Supposedly, this is a more escalated kind of thing. Give me a moment to review the previous correspondence. I said, sure. Then she starts sending me notes that don't go to the customer, but I guess supposedly are her own notes or should go to maybe a supervisor there. And look, there's no question. Look, follow my cursor. No question. No question. No question. And now that was at 10:14. So I wait 3 minutes, nothing. Then she goes, "Are we still connected?" Here's why I start getting a little bit sarcastic, folks. I said, "Yes, but why are you sending me those messages? You have not asked one question yet, but then you ask, are we still connected? I don't read minds on this end." And she said, as I went through previous notes. I told her, if you have a question, ask it. You don't need to go through previous notes with me, the customer. So she goes, "Okay, so how can I help you?" Now, are you folks getting it? Out in YouTube land, you getting how smart they are? She just took 5 minutes to go through all my shit. And she couldn't figure it out. And then now she asks, how can I help you? It already shows up here. I'm not going to scroll up, but it shows exactly how she could help me. I said, refund all these charges. Pendra, maybe this task is too difficult for you, honey. Can you pass this up to your supervisor? She goes, "Kurt, thanks for telling me that. Please wait a minute. I will connect you to a supervisor." Now get ready, folks. Do you think that I'm going to get connected to the most brightest and intelligent supervisor at Amazon? Or don't hold your breath. Here it comes. And I said, there, that's better. And all of a sudden, Charlene has joined and will be ready to chat with me. Charlene, the most amazing and brightest mind of Amazon customer service. And she goes, "Hello, my name is Charlene. Please give me a moment to review the previous correspondence." So listen, audience members in YouTube land, each of them ask for 4 or 5 minutes to review everything, and they come on and ask how they can help me. Does that take a lot of brain power? It says, "I hope you are a supervisor, Charlene. Otherwise, this task might be too difficult for you." Now, I have to start adding in my sarcasm. I don't tolerate stupid people too well. Once I know that I'm dealing with a lot of them, I start letting them have it. Charlene says, now keep in mind it's 10:25. I've already been screwing around with this for 25 minutes. "You have come through the escalations team, Kurt. Please give me a moment to review the previous correspondence so that you don't need to retype or repeat yourself." Well, I thought that was pretty stand-up of Charlene to say that, even though a minute or so she said she was already going to do that. I said, "Great, this is all very, very complicated stuff. It is about a customer asking for 3 refunds." I'm sure you can detect the sarcasm there. Okay, finally, at 10:28, this is about, where we at, 4 or 5 minutes into her looking at everything. She says, "From what I'm seeing here, you have 2 charges linked to digital subscriptions that you don't recall activating and want to have canceled. And then there was a movie that you ordered, streamed, and realized that you had already watched it before and want a refund for it now. Does this all sound right?" And what I probably didn't catch is that I didn't really stream it. I turned it on for about a minute, and within a minute or two I knew. So I guess if you can call that streaming, but she kind of makes it sound by it saying streamed like I watched the whole damn movie. No. I had it on for 2 minutes and realized right away I'd seen it. I said, "Yes, exactly. In fact, the show time is a charge that happens over and over and blah, blah, blah. They keep charging me. That's something that you guys don't really care about." And guess what? Charlene got so discombobulated, so befuddled, so bemused that she had to pass it on to somebody else. Here comes Andy. Now, look, we're 32 minutes into this 3-minute situation. A typical 3-minute resolution would have happened already in the previous world for Amazon. Andy comes on. "Hello, my name is Andy from Amazon Advanced Technician." Not a technician, but Advanced Technician and Escalations Team. Now, I don't know if they're putting that Andy up to this because I'm a hard customer to deal with, or maybe I just want things done quickly and I expect a little bit of IQ power on their end. I mean, after all, Jeff Bezos runs the thing. He's a pretty smart guy, right? He's not going to hire a bunch of stupid people to deal with customers. That would be bad for business. "I'm here to help you today. Please allow me a moment to review the previous chat correspondence to gain clarity on the issue." All right. That was 10:31. Now look at notice the time here. 10:40, 10:31, 10:40, 10:31, 10:40. Andy's taking 10 minutes to review everything, and I can go back and read everything in 30 seconds. Literally, folks. I can zip, zip, zip. And so I'm figuring I got someone out in New Delhi or Bangladesh or Nigeria or maybe Manila. So here we go. I said, "Lo, 3 people struck out, Andy. It is very, very complicated activities I'm asking you guys to do, but stay calm and maybe you'll be the one to use your excellent training skills to be able to figure it out." No response. "Too difficult for you, Andy?" No response. "Andy, are you still with me? It is taking you almost 10 minutes. Maybe some of the English has thrown you off a bit. Sorry, I don't speak Hindu or Tagalog." 10 minutes later, okay, look at, here we go, 10 minutes. Finally, Andy comes back to life. "I understand that you're requesting refunds, blah, 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 blah." I said, "How about we permanently get Showtime off the radar, make it 100% inaccessible?" And Andy says, "I apologize for the delay in my response card. It took me a tad time reading through the chat, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "There's no issues with the English language. The option or feature to restrict," so blah, 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 blah. You don't need to read all that. But anyway, so now that we're into 45 minutes approximately with this call. Actually, it's a chat, but still, it's 45 minutes of my time that I could have been, doing underwater basket weaving out of the pool, right? "Andy, I want you to ask yourself a question. Go back through this log. It began at 10 p.m. and now it's almost 10:47 p.m. It has taken 4 of you and almost 1 hour for something a 10-year-old American student can do in 5 minutes. Remember that show, folks? Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Fifth graders are usually 10 years old, unless they started school late. I bet any kid on that show could have easily handled this task in about 5 minutes or less. And only one kid. Here we got 4 Amazon employees that can't seem to get her done." I said, "Ask yourself if this is okay and normal, or do you need to make some changes? Would Mr. Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, be proud when he sees this transcript? I will be sent it to him, so either he or someone right under him will see this. Last, can you confirm you have resolved my problem? The time now is exactly 10:50. Andy comes back to life now after, from 10:44 to 10:52. So what is that? 8 minutes. Andy took another 8 minutes to do the mess around. "I apologize regarding your experience, and I'll pass along the feedback." We know that's not going to do any good. "You are welcome to escalate the contact on your end if you feel appropriate, because they're not worried about their job security, of course. I have canceled the subscriptions and video order, requested the 3 funds. That is what I needed to hear." I said, "Thank you, and I don't believe it is any one person's fault tonight. Not your fault. However, it is someone's fault. Someone higher up the ladder that is to blame." I said, "Have a good night, Andy." 10:55, and I guess Andy couldn't take any more of it and bailed, and I never even got a nice outro response from him. And that's it. The time to 10:55, and the time was started. Let's see, where are we? Let me go all the way back here. It was like 9:59, wasn't it, folks? Yeah, right here, 9:59. Almost an hour to fool around with 4 Amazon customer service reps. This is a shame, a travesty, and a complete embarrassment for what has happened. I believe I need to send this to President Donald Trump and have Dr. Fauci and his staff start looking into whether or not COVID-19 can actually make you stupid in addition to make you sick.